lethal. There will be no sequels, so get the tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it, or be fiction. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, BeeSparrow. BeeSparrow, 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 BeeSparrow. Yo, dog, it's BeeSparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This week's gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, so get the tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it, or be fiction. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, BeeSparrow. BeeSparrow, 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 BeeSparrow. Yo, dog, it's BeeSparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This week's gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, so get the tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it, or be fiction. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, BeeSparrow.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Okay, there it is. See, sometimes I be tripping, man, and sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Hey, y'all, what's up? It's your girl, BeeSparrow, Buzzz Tweet Talk Radio. How y'all doing today? I just have something on my mind that I need to talk about. I need to get it off of my chest. This Carmelo Anthony. I just cannot stop thinking about this young man and all the criticism that he's taken, things that people are saying about him. I just don't know. I just don't know. I was looking at watching a lot of videos, and people are saying because he said, "I did it. Yeah, I did it," that was gonna kinda make things worse. Let me mute this. It's for him. Can you still hear me now? For him. Can you still hear me now? Alright. Nobody really knows what happened except for the people that were there, but there are a lot of rumors going around about what happened, what took place between Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf, and his twin brother. I'm kinda praying that somebody somewhere has a video of the whole thing, and if that's so, I pray that somebody step up, 'cause it doesn't seem like it's looking good for Carmelo Anthony, and every time I Google Carmelo Anthony with a K, the NBA player comes up, the basketball player comes up. Why is that? I got to put in the Carmelo Anthony shooting, and their names aren't even spelled the same. Y'all stop naming y'all babies after these stars. Anyway, so I have been thinking about this, I just can't get it out of my mind. People are saying a lot of different things that we don't know whether it's true, what we don't know what's true, we don't know. People are angry because Foundation of Black Americans are raising money for Carmelo Anthony. They are really pissed off to the point of festivity. I have some things to say, but Imma do this first. First of all, on April the 5th, I think it was April 5th, there's a there's a website called Hindustan Time. It says Austin Metcalf case, suspect Carmelo Anthony alleged Instagram post with gun surface. According to this article, Carmelo Anthony Carmelo Anthony was 17, fatally shot or fatally stabbed Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet. We all know the story, or so we think we know. So many article says Carmelo Anthony, 17, stabbed Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet at the Davidson Stadium in Frisco, Texas. I guess that's David Kendall. I don't know. In Frisco, Texas. The teenager was left to die in his twin brother's arms as police officer arrested the suspect. Now, Anthony's alleged Instagram posts have surfaced with one photo showing him holding a gun, according to this article. After an argument on the field, Anthony stabbed Metcalf, who was 16, in the chest. The altercation began during the track meet at the Frisco Memorial High School. Hours after the suspect was arrested, his alleged Instagram posts were shared on social media. In one photo, the 17-year-old could be seen holding a cigarette lighter in one hand, a cigarette lighter, y'all, in one hand, while flashing his middle finger. Well, teenagers don't do that. I'm not that I'm sticking up for him, but let me finish this article. And they said he in another post, he could be seen holding a rifle. The person in the photo is Anthony, but it is not clear if the screenshots were from his Instagram account. This case reminds me so much of the Cal Rittenhouse case, but it certainly did not turn out the way it did for Cal Rittenhouse, did it? This case with Carmelo Anthony did not turn out the way Kyle Rittenhouse case turned out under the umbrella of self-defense, I'm saying. Good morning to Manning Mayers. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please already, if you get the chance, look a sister up. So Carmelo Anthony chilling words to police after being arrested. He admitted to the crime immediately. NBC DFW cited an arrest warrant to report that the 17-year-old's first words were alleged, "I did it." The publication added that Anthony said that his actions was in self-defense. Didn't Kyle Rittenhouse say that? Did he not? And I stood up for Kyle Rittenhouse too because I do believe that he was defending himself. Anthony was sitting under another team's tent. Wait, did I Oh, wait a minute, let me go back. It says the publication added that Anthony said that his actions was in self-defense. "I was protecting myself." He told cops he put his hands on me. Anthony was sitting under another team's tent as it rained on that morning. It was raining hard that morning. The victim asked the 17-year-old to move, but he refused, according to the arrest report. Stop right there. Now, who are you to tell me to move? Are you telling me, or are you asking me kindly, or are you asking me politely? You telling me to move? Okay, that's number one. Carmela and told Metcalf, touch me and see what happens. A witness told police. That's just what we do. That's what we do in the community. Touch me and see what happens. We know when somebody say that, they mean business. They mean business. You can either walk away or suffer the consequences. They did warn you, if you touch me and see what happens. Touch me and see what happens. That means they own business. They standing on business. Any black person on this earth know to walk away. If you can't defend that, if you when somebody say that, okay. Metcalf then grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest. Now this was reported what's happened since then, and so we're just gonna have to continue to wait to see what happens as this thing opens up, right? In spite or despite of things, people are talking about his family. He's getting threats. His family's getting threats. That's why I just wanted to wait, and I still wanted to wait a little longer to decide what I'm feeling now is for Carmelo Anthony because I believe him when he said he was defending himself. Maybe Austin Metcalf was bigger than he was. I don't know. So, so we see that Anthony was sitting under the tent, and that's when Anthony said, "Touch me and see what happens." And he pulled out, and apparently Austin Metcalf wanted to know what would happen if he touched Carmelo Anthony. And so we saw what happened. Well, we didn't see it, but we know what happened. Austin Metcalf tried to move him, and that ended his life. Anthony ran away before he was chased down and arrested. Police are yet to press formal charges on the suspect, but this was as of the 6th. They charged him with murder. Now, the next day, after this article came out about him, showing having a gun, oh, there are rumors saying that both twins jumped him. I know that in one of his pictures, a lot of rumors going around. Okay, so a after the photos of Anthony from the same wait, this is from Yeah, yeah, the same Hindu Times, something like wrote and said Austin Metcalf's photo with rifle surfaced amid Carmelo Anthony's self-defense claims. So when somebody posted or shared videos, hey mouthpiece, good to see you, brother. So when someone posted videos of Carmelo Anthony holding a gun, which I heard wasn't a real gun, it was like the next day, the same people that wrote that article came out with a new article that said Austin Metcalf photo with rifles surfaced amid Carmelo Anthony's self-defense claim. So every time someone tried to paint Carmelo Anthony as a bad person, someone always coming back and showing you something about Austin Metcalf. Met Metcalf. I just feel bad for Carmelo Anthony because I do believe that he was defending himself. I don't think that he meant to kill anyone, but then again, what do I know? What do I know? I just feel bad for him, but I'm thankful that people are standing up and supporting him. I'm very thankful that people are standing up and supporting him because everybody needs support, right? I mean, y'all standing up here calling him father, and he's an animal, and he's a all this and that. According to scripture, Moses killed. Do y'all feel the same way about Moses? I'm just saying. If do y'all feel the same way about Moses? I'm just saying. Austin Metcalf and his twin brother's old photos has surfaced on social media. Like I said, the day before this article came out, there were articles about or pictures of Carmelo Anthony. The next day, the article come out about Austin Metcalf and his twin brother banishing rifles. They say he's a bully. They said that he was a bully, but that's not coming out yet. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's definitely gonna come out. The truth, that is. I don't know. I just something in my heart feels bad. I don't know, not bad, but I feel for him. And like I said earlier, I defended Kyle Rittenhouse the same way because I believe Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself. I don't care what he was out there for. I don't care what his belief is. I don't even care if he don't like black people. But in my opinion, he was defending himself, and I would have done the same thing. Back trying to hit me, you damn skipper. You just damn skipper. I heard they jumped him. I heard they jumped him. Mouthpiece said, "Yeah, it was said by a bystander that the twins tried to punk Carmelo." I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Saying they getting on Carmelo because he said, "Touch me and see what happens." Any black person know that that means either or take or get it get got. Get got. You know what I'm saying? We know that when we hear somebody say, "Touch me and see what happens," that's serious. So Austin Metcalf touched him, and he saw what happened. What he should have done was went on and mind his damn business. He still probably would have been alive. But anyway, let's keep let's keep talking about this because now people are mad that black people, and I'm just gonna say foundation of Black Americans. I'll tell you why in a minute that I found with Carson Tucker differentiating black people from African Americans. Okay, all right. Uh, has taken down Carmelo Anthony's and brothers' old photos with rifles had surfaced on social media a day after his stabbing. Suspect Carmelo a day after his stabbing. Suspect Carmelo Anthony's lawyer insisted that the attack could have been self-defense. 17-year-old stabbed football Metcalf in the chest as the two attended a Texas track meet. The attorney further requested that the teen's bond be lowered from $1 million. To me, even when what the witnesses said clearly said Metcalf 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 put his hands on Carmelo Anthony first. You just don't get down like that now. Kyle Rittenhouse went through the same thing. Kyle Rittenhouse went through the same thing defending himself, but Kyle Rittenhouse was walking around here, and I defended Kyle Rittenhouse, like I said, because I do believe he was defending himself. You don't stand We don't stand there and let no one beat us. That's our ancestors. That's our ancestors that do that, that did that, not us. Everybody else can defend themselves except for us. Wow. Anthony was arrested by Frisco Police Department officers at the scene after he left Metcalf. What he supposed to do? Metcalf would have whooped his tail if he hadn't defended himself. I'm sorry that he died. Sorry. You just, I know, I see my thing is buffering. You just can't walk around here all willy nilly putting your hands on. That's just the real world, let alone in our community. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The 17-year-old reportedly admitted to the crime in custody. NBC cited an arrest warrant to report that the 17-year-old's first words were, I'm not alleged. I did it. I was protecting myself. He put his The fundraiser claimed that it says the Town brothers, but I think they mean the twin brothers attacked Anthony after trying to take his belongings and break his phone. The twins are known bullies. The description reads. Now, social media users are sharing photos of Metcalf and his brother holding right. All right, if you're gonna spread rumors or share photos of Carmelo Anthony banishing a rifle, then show the ones of the twins banishing a rifle. How about that? How about that? This was written on when? What day? What? Yesterday. Why GoFundMe took down Carmelo Anthony's fundraiser and what happens next? What happened next? We're gonna talk about this. Why they took out and what happens now because from what I heard, they raised over $160,000, I believe, and now what happens that they took the account down. Let me see what this article said. He's accused of stabbing a fellow student at a high school track meet, right? His family launched a fundraiser, and it didn't last long. GoFundMe pulled the plug, and the internet went absolutely wild. Carmelo Anthony, 17, is currently facing a Erdame charge. Erdame, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's facing a Erdame charge. An Erdame charge, that's pig Latin for those if you know, you know. After the tragic death of Austin Metcalf, another student in Frisco, Texas, the two teams reportedly didn't know each other, but a brief confrontation turned deadly. So there are rumors that they knew each other too. There are rumors circulating on the internet that these 2 had a confrontation before. I ain't want to gossip. I'm just telling you what I heard, right? Witnesses say Metcalf told Anthony to leave a tent during a meet. When Anthony refused, things escalated fast. So I heard it was pouring down raining. Ain't want to gossip, but I heard it was pouring down like cats and dogs. Why would you kick someone from under a tent? Anyway, when it's pouring down raining like that. And I heard he had permission to be there. That's what I heard. I ain't wanna gossip. Escalated fast and seconds later, Metcalf had been stabbed in the chest. That's when the fundraiser popped up. Anthony's family set up a GoFundMe page to cover his legal defense, but not everyone thought that was okay. GoFundMe didn't GoFundMe didn't think it was okay either, but they thought it was okay for Kyle Rittenhouse. Huh. The platform quickly deleted the campaign, citing their policy that bans fundraisers for the legal defense of alleged violent crime. GoFundMe's term of service prohibits raising money for the legal defense of an alleged violent crime. That's what the company said. I get it, and I think they probably did that for Kyle Rittenhouse case too, but I'm not sure. But just like that, the account was gone. But the controversy still much alive. The fundraiser didn't disappear completely, it just moved. It didn't disappear completely, it just moved. Anthony's family relaunched it on Give, Send, and Go. I am so sorry about that. I had to, take a drink of water right quick. Throat itch. Whew. So the fundraiser disappeared. It didn't disappear completely though, it just moved. They said this article says Anthony's family relaunched it on Give, Send, Go, a platform that hosted campaigns for everyone from jailed politicians to vigilantes, and donations did not slow down. They skyrocketed, and people are pissed off to the point of pissivity. And when I say people, the ones that I saw mostly, it was white people pissed off to the point of pissivity that people are supporting this man like they supported Kyle Rittenhouse. God almighty no. As of this week, the new campaign has passed $230,000. $230,000. Let me say that again. As of this week, the new campaign has passed $230,000. Yep. Mm, 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 mm. People are pissed off to the point of positivity. I wonder were they pissed off were they just pissed off with Kyle Rittenhouse? I'm just saying. Let me put this up on the screen. So, I have to put that up on my other computer because I have 2 laptops. One is very good, but only half of the keyboard works. I took and got it fixed. It worked for a day or 2, but now it don't work on one side again, so I have to anyway, I don't owe y'all no explanation. So oh, Mouthpiece said we should treat people how we want to be treated all of the time. Justice for Carmelo if he's innocent. Pray for him, absolutely, absolutely, because people want him dead. People are calling him murderer, murderer, murderer. As a matter of fact, this article goes on to say that one person commented and said that this is blood money. One person commented and said that this is blood money, honey. Was it blood money for Kyle Rittenhouse? I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm just comparing the 2. And keep in mind, like I said before, I defended Kyle Rittenhouse. I still defend him because I believe he was defending himself. He was fighting to live. Again, white people in the if you listening, when a black person says, "Touch me and see what happens," it would behoove you to walk away or take the L. When I hear another black person say, "Touch me and see what happens," oh, yeah? Touch me and see what happens. They're giving you the chance to walk away right then and there. That's your opportunity to get going on about your business or take the L. I'm serious. Ask any black person. Ask any black person. Ask any not African American because, like I said, Tucker Carlson has differentiated. He was talking about affirmative action. He was talking about how Asians were suing the government because they have to do twice as much as white people, black people, and African Americans. I can tell y'all there's a difference because we have to separate ourselves from the African Americans. Like Elon Musk, they're calling him African Americans now. They'll call him well, I guess they've been doing it for some time now, but he's the most popular African American. That's right, Mouthpiece. I'm trying to tell him. We even know that in the community. You better be prepared. So, according to this article, others defended the move, saying everyone deserves the right to a legal defense, especially a teenager. And while the battle plays out in courts, the internet has already picked sides, but the question still lingers. If a teen brings a knife to a school event and someone ends up dead, should raising money for them even be allowed? Come on now. Everybody needs everybody needs to be defended, right? What? Because he's a young black man, he shouldn't be defended? Is that what y'all trying to say in the, white community and all these other communities? Well, a lot of black people are up against him too. They call him all kinds of names. I hate to see it, but so his lawyers are filing for a writ of habeas corpus. I know y'all don't know what it is, but that's what I'm here for. I said his lawyers are filing a writ of habeas corpus. I'm about to tell y'all what that is. A writ of habeas corpus, that's what his lawyers are filing for. A habeas corpus writ. A writ of habeas corpus. The phrase is Latin for "you shall have the body." It's basically a court demanding that a person who is holding someone in custody must bring that person to court and justify. And that GPT girl, I that and it just gave me so much information on a writ of habeas corpus that I just couldn't stop. So, key points in the writ. So wait, in simpler forms, it's a way for someone in jail or prison to challenge the legality of their detention. If the detention is found to be without sufficient legal reason, the court can order the person to be released. I don't know how this is going to affect Carmelo Anthony's case. I'm not a lawyer, I don't know, but it says it prevents the government from holding someone without showing cause. It's a fundamental right in many legal systems, especially those based in the US. It's protected by the Constitution, Article 1, Section 9, though it can be suspended in certain extreme cases like rebellion or invasion. Might file a writ of habeas corpus. The court would then held, and the history is in English law. History of habeas corpus comes from English law. It was formalized in 1215 with the Magna Carta, which limited the king's power detention, arbitrary detention over centuries England. This British law, the Habeas Corpus Act of 1679, strengthened the writs, making it easier and quicker for prisoners to challenge unlawful detention. It was a direct response to abuses of power by monarchs. It came to America when the US was founded. It said habeas corpus, constitution. It's considered so essential that it's in Article 1, Section 9, that limits power the powers of Congress. This even gave it can only be suspended in rare circumstances like rebellion or invasion when public safety is at risk. Was public safety at risk when Carmelo Anthony was defending himself allegedly against Austin Metcalf, a bully allegedly? Maybe his lawyers need to study the Kyle Rittenhouse case and see how what they did to get Kyle Rittenhouse off. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The modern use for habeas corpus protecting civil liberties. Today, habeas corpus is still used in the United States of this here America and still many other countries to ensure people are not held in jail without due process. I hate that I have to read over here and my camera is here. I should have used my other camera. I could have moved it close. Let me see if I can hook it up right quick. Right quick. Even though I ain't gonna be up here too much longer. Because I hate that I have to look away from y'all to read this article. Let me see if I can do something tonight. I feel I'm still gonna have to look away from y'all. Let me see if this camera will work. Wait a minute. It might not work. So it's working. Wait. Okay. Now. 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 Can you see me now? So I'm really loving how StreamYard. Oh, I gotta pull my mic over here now. I'm loving how StreamYard has taken some pointers from the OBS app where you can do different scenes. Like I'm working in different scenes and I can click back and forth between scenes like this. This is how I learned OBS. Scenes how to do things from OBS. I love it. But I still prefer OBS. I just think that my computer doesn't have enough something to obtain or to keep the OBS running properly. So anyway, this article that I was reading questioned whether Carmelo Anthony should be getting any money from any GoFundMe canceled his GoFundMe account because they say they don't support, they don't cover legal defenses of alleged violent crimes. And so we can't be mad at that, right? We can't be mad over somebody else's stuff. I always say that. Black people love to be mad over somebody else's stuff, and we cannot do that. So what they did was move it on over to this other platform. They moved it over to this other platform called what I say it's called Give, Send, Go. It's a platform that jails politicians through vigilantes. And they said the donations didn't slow down. In fact, they skyrocketed. What I say, $230,000 and judging him for defending himself, and it really breaks my heart. Play that wall with me. Okay. It really breaks my heart. And I just don't know what else to say. And they spell his with a K. Every time I type in Carmelo Anthony with a K, the basketball player comes up. I have to type in the Carmelo Anthony shooting. Um, yeah, it's just I feel bad because, like I said, because I believe he was. I do believe that. I don't know what else to tell y'all. We're just gonna see what happens. Um, what's the difference between Kyle Rittenhouse case and this case? I have to do some research on that because I want to know. And I'm gonna say because I believe he was defending himself. I truly believe that. I don't care who you are. If you're gonna defend yourself, defend himself. All the witnesses said that um, Austin Metcalf, I always say Metcalf. Austin Metcalf put his hand on Austin Metcalf put his hand on Carmelo Anthony first. Who sent Austin Metcalf over and leave unless he, messing with and allegedly? I said it before and I'll say it again. When a black person say do it. When a black person say, touch me and see what happens, it just means I'm giving you a chance to walk away, or you come on and take this L. Unless you can I have on me, walk away. Don't do it. Mouthpiece said, Manning for Man said, don't do it. Don't do it. Touch me and see what happens. You better walk away. I'm sorry, bro. I'm good. I'm good, sis. Thank you. I saw the father in what? Not a black or white. All of a sudden, the United States government coming to knocking on his door, and none of that. He don't want none of that. He just wants the truth to come out. But yet, what kind of father? What kind of don't teach their children to keep their hands to themselves? That's one of the things that we learn when we're little. Keep your hands to yourself. I, uh. Ask a white person. Ask a black person what that means. I think I need to switch back to my other camera now. Me. Candace, you in the kitchen? Oh, thank you. Because y'all know babies love to hit. Babies love to smack the shit out you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. While they babies, they grow up to do what? Manning for man said people. Girl, be like, okay, no, I'm sorry, you're right, my bad. That means I got something on me in the hood. In our community, that means I got something you might not like. Touch me and see what happens. They're trying to use that against him. They're trying to use that line that he said against him. So now, according to this article, is it right, Cameron? No, they're trying to down, but they refuse to remove the page. They refuse. According to this article, the family of the who's $1,000 crowdsourcing sites give send go to the dismay of many conservatives online. Carmelo Anthony was charged with fatally stabbing Matt Clapp, 17, in Texas on April 2nd. In the week since, Anthony's family has started on, on multiple occasions that their son couldn't have attacked Matt Clapp. Wait a minute. Now, in the weeks since, Anthony's family has stated on multiple occasions that their son couldn't have attacked Metcalf. The Give, Send, Go campaign suggests that the narrative around Anthony being spread is false, unjust, and harmful. Very false, unjust, and harmful. Then people have allegedly told section during a track meet in Frisco, Texas. Was that his job? Or was he there to run? Or was he there to tackle somebody? Anthony then allegedly drew a knife and fatally stabbed Memorial High School junior Metcalf in his chest before he told him, touch me and see what happens. In order for you to say, touch me and see what happens, somebody must have threatened you. Because my husband's over there, I'm not just going to look at him and say, touch me and see what happens. Touch me and see what happens. You know, unless he said, wait till we get off camera. Unless it's something, romantic, but in order to say, touch me and see what happens, somebody had to threaten you or was their hands on you or something or another, right? They do know each other. Are and administer a blood transfusion, but Metcalf died of his injuries, according to the police report. Anthony has been charged with Frisco police department. I mean, Erdemay. When the arresting officer said that he has the alleged suspect, I'm not alleged, I did it. They making that a point too. They really pointing that out. The fundraiser for the defense of a black suspect, particularly on a site that is used by many right-wingers on various responses online. Give, Send, Go became popular on the right when it hosted fundraisers for figures like neo-Nazis and white supremacists who were booted off more mainstream sites. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Give, Send, Go became popular on the right when it hosted fundraisers for figures like neo-Nazis and white supremacists who were booted off more mainstream sites. But online, the same grace isn't extended to the Anthony family. A line, and it's not going to be pretty. Girl 9 on X. On at Give, Send, Go. Wow. Wow. So it's good for the platform to host for figures like neo-Nazis and white supremacists, but it's not good for a black teenager who's accused of Erdeme, but he was defending himself. Let me ask her this and see what she says. So it's okay Talk Radio that he gets to prove his case, and if it's true that he between holler at y'all girl, right? I'm moving the camera over here now. It's all the thing. Holler at y'all girl, and she gonna holler back at you. Okay. Oh, well, okay.
BeeSparrow, 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 BeeSparrow. Yo, dog, it's BeeSparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This Beast is gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, so get the tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it. Or be fiction. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, BeeSparrow.